All right, this is KaotiK Crypto, where we defy tyranny. It is August 4th, 2023. We're still getting a bit of a continuation to this pullback on Bitcoin and the crypto markets in general. Altcoins seem to be kind of bleeding a little bit more than Bitcoin's, kind of all the same, really. What's really important is that on the 21-week moving average, if we can bounce off this 21-week, we might still be in play for more price action to go further up. My only issue is that on a time scale, looking at previous cycles, we're running out of time. That's one thing you got to pay attention to, is running out of time. And then we've already gotten the BlackRock stuff. We already got the XRP positive news. Septembers are generally pretty negative. August can be negative. So I think it's more likely, if we look at past cycles, July, you kind of top out, you consolidate into the rest of the year, really, and then pop on down. So it makes more sense. Here we had June, July, then boring. This cycle, I will say, is more similar to the 2016 bear to bull market. So it's possible that the 21 week is our good. Our good move, right? So we may have a fake out kind of thing. Like, we're very similar, like probably right here, I would say. Maybe we get a big fake out, a wipe out of our leverage, because there's a lot of over leverage, there's a lot of margin positions, open interest, and it's running hot, as you may have seen in my previous videos. We're running pretty hot. We want to see green or yellow, and it's hot. And it needs to be flushed, and now it could be flushed through a giant short squeeze when we head on up to like 50K. But again, we're running out of time. We're running out of potential news that would propel us any further up. We're also in the summer. There's less liquidity. There's less volume. So I don't know, my last couple of videos have been kind of negative. I mean, it's a good thing. We get more time to accumulate, but I think we're kind of going to have something like this, where it's just real slow. And maybe we get like a December rally. I'm really thinking we're going to have a structure like this, a big bowl up to a parabolic rally. I mean, I think something like, I'll try and draw it. Something, where are we in July 24? July 25, pop down. Let's do that again. Probably something like that. July, and then crash down. Repeat. Something like that. And then that would basically follow the 21-week moving average. It's just very important that we don't break it. And if we do get a break, we'll probably get a wick through, like a quick thing like that. So that's kind of my 2 cents. And I think this wick could be pretty strong and take us down to 23. Like I said before, on my other volume indicators, this is Crypto Watch, which is actually sponsored by Kraken. Unfortunately, I just got notification saying that Crypto Watch will be, I think, somewhat discontinued. They're in partnership with Kraken, so maybe if you have an account with Kraken, you'll still have access to this. I'm not really sure what that's going to be. But basically what I've been saying is that there's a big gap between 23 and 25. It needs to be filled. And I think a big wick, a big push down will take care of that. So I think that's what we're looking at. Also, the stock market's looking pretty rough. Getting pullbacks there. Let's take a look. Let's see. S&P. Yeah, stocks are pulling back, and that's to be expected. I think we'll at least come on down to this golden zone. 0.5, 0.38, somewhere in there, I think makes a lot of sense. But it could get more ugly. I hate to say it. It could get more 2008-ish. So, I mean, a big crash down. I don't want to be super negative here, so I apologize. Let's take a look at the total crypto market cap. And if you saw my video yesterday, I was just having a revelation about which coins are really going to be the big movers. I mean, people want to be safe. I'd say Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think those are really solid. But, you'll get 3 to 5, maybe 10x on Ethereum, Bitcoin 2, 3, 4x. I mean, it's just the money isn't really. You're not going to make a lot of money on those. Those are kind of more your solid moving wealth. It's a place to store your money, right? Look at for total. Sorry. Yeah. All right. This is total market cap for all of crypto. Whoopsie. Zoom in here. Now we're breaking down a little bit below this. This is the 21 week. Let's switch it to the 200 week. That's one of the better, larger bull market indicators. Okay, and this makes more sense to me. So coming down to maybe 1 trillion market cap, I think is kind of in the cards, and that would probably pull Bitcoin down as well. And being that this is the total market cap, you still have Tether and stable coins in there. So because it's the total market cap, like the price of Bitcoin and crypto can go down while everyone's going into stable coins while it's going harder. So just something to kind of look at. This total market cap excluding BTC. I mean, this is especially concerning if we get a close below this. Let's go back to the 21 week. I'm kind of curious what this looks like. Yeah, we're below it. I think we're going to get a pull down. I mean, just a lot of my indicators just show me we're going to pull down. We're kind of in complacency with the fear and greed index. We're at 54. We've been in the 50s neutral for a good while. We topped in the 60s, maybe even 70. I just think we're going to get a pullback. And there's a lot of indicators, being the time of year. And I have a story about that. I mean, like, people don't talk about how important the timing of these cycles are. The 4-year cycle, you're not going to get it down to every day, but you'll probably get it down to a month or two. And, my big plan back in 2023 or 2021 was to exit, no matter what, exit in November. October, November. I should have exited at least in here. And I did not. I did not exit. I was listening to friends, and I was getting distracted by life, work, and love, and just everything. I was just getting really distracted, and I didn't, and it just cost me, time, let's look at this. How much time did this cost me not exiting, and how much strife? It's been a year and a half. It's cost me a year and a half of my life. And it's just these are great opportunities to accumulate. That's all great and gravy, but when it's all said and done, it would have cost me 2 years. By being stubborn and listening to other people, it cost me 2 years of my life. And life isn't forever. And it's just kind of, when you think about it that way, it's kind of sad. So just trying to help people avoid that. Like, seriously pay attention to the 4-year cycle. 2025, mid to end of 2025, beginning of 2026, the ride is going to be over, and you're going to start pulling back. It's just how it is. It might not be that bad of a pull. It might not be as bad of a pullback as previous, or it could be worse. But this is how it goes. This is how the liquidity cycles operate. Rhymes and rhythms, and they don't always copy each other, but they rhyme, right? But I wanted to look at just a couple coins. Gala is one, but where did it go? Is there a new ticker for Gala? Well, Engine Coin is one of probably the best. Say Engine and Mana. Do I have Mana on here? Yeah, Mana's on here. I just started DCAing Mana again. And there's not a lot of price data with Engine Coin, but you can kind of see where we're at here. We've broken out, we retested, and we're probably just going to start heading on back up here pretty soon. To get back to all-time highs, let's see. We had a double bottom. I like that. The 20x to all-time high, $4. That's a substantial. That's a really there's a lot of opportunity with this coin. 20x to your all-time high, and then from there you could have a 5x. And if this is a $20 coin, that's 100x, right? And Engine is a very solid project. And I think this is one to absolutely keep an eye on. I'm not going to go in specifics, really, trying to figure out what exactly this thing is going to do. But if I had to guess, it's probably similar to like ADA. ADA's last cycle was kind of like this. We had a double bottom. We might get another spike down, and then we'll move on up. But if you want to look at ADA from the previous all-time high, let's take a look at that. It just reminded me of this price chart. I'm just randomly kind of pulling it out. Take it to all-time high. That's we'll call it 600%. So that's a 6x from all-time high, right? So 6x from 0.39 cents to $2. So you take that. This is stuff you could do as well with your charting. This is TradingView. I mean, it's free. You can totally. I definitely. It's fun. It's a fun little program to mess with. It's not. It's pretty user friendly. It's a little awkward at first, I'd say, but take a look at the indicators. I wouldn't mess with anything fancy, like ghost feed projection, circle. There's like so many things on it, but like really just keep it simple. I think Elliott Wave, the Fibonacci's are good, and just simple price measuring tools like this are good. The 200-week moving average, the 21-week moving average. This is on the weekly. Don't mess with like 4-hour, 10-hour, 12-hour, unless you're a trader and you have experience. Not financial experience, not financial advice, but just keep yourself protected. Take courses if you have to. Also, please hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment below. I definitely appreciate it. I gained a subscriber yesterday. I do appreciate it. We're gonna keep pushing and doing this. So, and as the bull market gets into gear, we're gonna have a solid foundation, and maybe we can spread the knowledge and the wealth and help people out. That's really what it's all about. Building a community. But again, okay. So we said 6x from all-time high, 600%. Take that. All right, that puts us at $26. That's amazing. I mean, you can't say that's going to happen, right? But I would, set little take profit zones, right? Like maybe $10. And, I mean, it may go a little higher. You just don't know. But again, this is where time comes into play. Like, regardless of everything, you want to be out of the markets in 2020, into 2025, beginning of 2026, regardless. But that's an insane percent. I mean, take this all the way up. That's getting in now is like getting in 12,000%. That's just, and that's what I'm like really thinking. Okay, which coins are going to make these kind of moves? It's going to be Meta, AI, maybe storage. There's a few others. Also crypto mining stocks are kind of similar. Mara, Hive, Riot. Mars had a good run, but it's probably going to correct pretty hard. But, I mean, if you want some exposure and you don't get into crypto, Coinbase, Crypto.com has a stock. Crypto.com seemed to have survived the bear market. Now it still has ways to go, but Crypto.com has insane potential. If it survives, holds on to that arena, we're good. Mara, Riot is another one. Nvidia, it's just my problem is that Nvidia is look at that. My problem with Nvidia is look at it. It's the gains have been made. And, it just doesn't stop, which is fine, but. Also, I do crypto mining, which I'm going to start. I've been saying it for a while. Just this last year has been really terrible for crypto profits, but I want to start posting videos about my rigs, and I might start building a new rig here pretty soon. Something else to look into. Theta. I mean, streaming tokens. I think also will be. Oh man, I think Theta could really, really make some moves. There's another one called DEFI, I believe. There's only a couple of streaming tokens that I know about, and there's also only a couple of couple of storage tokens as well that I know about. So like, VE Chain and Doc, I think. It's just like there's only a few of those coins. I think those are fair to know about. So kind of rambling on today, but really I feel like I'm dropping some pretty good information here. So today's token was Engine. Tomorrow we'll do Mana. We'll do Mana tomorrow. And just want to kind of take it on like that. Anyways, have a good weekend. I want to check out of here, huddle on, and peace out.